Swing of things today?
It felt good, just working back into game shape. Felt really good.
What are I know you're only a few practices in, but your early impressions of the defensive line and I guess what this group is capable of?
I think we're 3 deep, honestly. We can roll 3 deep. This is the best we've been since I've been here. And I think it's the best group, in the country. I like it.
There's more depth on the O-line too, right? So you're getting some good battles.
Good battles. I like it. Like I said, this is the best group, both sides, since I've been here. So, yeah.
Why is it, in your estimation, the best group? Is it just the amount of guys? Is it the experience? Like, what stands out about the trenches?
Experience, Darryl, Braden, both of them guys, they got experience. We got experience. It's 6 guys that, that I'm played over 250 snaps, so that's pretty good. So you can roll, you can just roll, you won't be as tired.
Since you guys put the pads on, it seems like that when you guys are battling, it gets a little chippy out there. You guys are being really battling out there. What's that been like for you?
I like it, man. I like the pads. It's not football without the pads. Shorts and spiders, you really can't. You can't really show your physicality. So now that we got the pads, you can see who's who. And as the D line, you got to have that physicality.
How much fun has it been being back out there with Darryl?
Oh, it was real fun, man. Just like the high school days. I'm ready to get rolling.
You guys have so many options, though. Do you even pay attention to who's lining up next
Nah,
to you?
man. Like I said, we 6 deep, so I don't really care who's lining up next to me. I'm gonna do me. Give my all.
What's that do for the effort level you're able to give, knowing you have kind of guys behind you who can relieve you?
You can go a lot harder, man. You can run, you can chase the ball down more, because we push it for 30 plays a piece, 25 to 30 plays a piece. So you got to go harder. Next man up. If you're loafing, the next man gonna go. So you got to go hard.
What does Darryl do so well, and I guess how far has he come since high school?
Really strong, man. Really strong, and that weight he put on, you know how to use it, and I just say he's really strong. If y'all watching, you'll see that.
You've always been back when you were in high school, you were kind of like a big fan of his. And you always trying to promote him.
Yeah, man. I knew what he was gonna do because we used to work together before school with Coach Lyles, during school, and then after practice. That's 3 times a day, and we was doing that since junior year. And I just seen his weight gradually go up. About 25 pounds, 30 pounds. When I first met him, he was 6'3", 197, something like that. And he's 6'6", 325. So I already know what he was gonna do.
So anything he's done in practice kind of surprised you at all?
No, he didn't surprise me. I already knew what he could do. He was bullying guys at 190, so just imagine 300 pounds on him, 320 pounds, what he's gonna do. So he's used to being the smaller guy on the field. So now that he's the biggest, he's the biggest, probably the biggest in the country, D tackle wise. So yeah.
How have been going against some of these new offensive linemen? Any of them stand out to you in terms of battles you've had?
I like KJ from Auburn. He stand out. He's pretty heavy. He's a technician. Yeah, I like Roger. He's a technician, so I like him. Yeah, they're very different.
Can you move, Keandre?
Yeah, I can move anybody.
That's a big dog, man.
I can move him, man. I'm big.
What did you learn from last year? You kind of got thrown into the mix, maybe a little bit more often than initially anticipated because of all the injuries. Because what was that experience like for you? What did you learn from it?
The game was a little faster, but as I went on, it slowed down for me. So football is football. It's the same thing. Coach Odell getting me ready. He would test me. He would throw okie doke at me. He'll be like, Josh, you're supposed to do this at this time, and say the wrong answer and try to get me to say it. So that helped me, and just slowing the game down as I played more. So,
do you remember either a game or a moment when it started to slow down for you?
I would say NC State game. That was my first big game. I had that when I knocked the quarterback out, and I had 2 TFLs that game. So I was just like, it's football now. Let's go. Then the next week, Wake Forest, I came back and had that big sack, and it just slowed down from there.
What was your reaction like, when Jared and Fabian were announcing they're coming back? Jordan.
We loaded 2 deep, and I already when Darryl came, I was like, "Ooh, we finna be able to go 25, 30 snaps hard as you can. There's no more 30, 40 snaps out there. Tired. We 300 pounders, so it's not. You got to chase the ball. Not like old line, they throw a pass, you don't have to chase. We got to chase the ball, so you can go harder now.
It
Seeing Fabian out there last year, he's dealing with injuries. Seems like he's back to himself. When he's right, when he's 100%, what does he do for you guys?
Well, he's a monster, man. You know, he forces a double team. You know, it makes it easier on me. And the same way with Dow, they're big guys, so they're gonna force a double team. And me, Briggs, and Dennis and Daniel Lowndes, you know, we're more of the quicker, you know, more of the athletic size. They're more of like the bigger, stronger, you know. So it makes it easier on us.